Miss Tesfaye, thank you for waiting patiently, ma'am. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good.
How old are you, Miss Tesfaye?
I am 25.
Great, 25. So what you think about? Is your name Ada?
Yeah, Ada.
Okay, what you think about this, Ada?
I think that number one, she looks great to be 51 if she's 51. She's a very beautiful woman, and I think that she doesn't have any children. So I feel like if you don't have children, you're not necessarily obligated to like be a role model in a sense, because that argument I feel like can only be made for people that have children, really. And when you have women that are older, that are beautiful, that don't have children, you can't really push that, like, oh, this is highly inappropriate. You can't do this or that because you have someone looking up to you. It's like she literally has no kids. So, me personally, I don't see the problem.
Um, you and I are in the same age demographic. What do you think? Why do you think a lot of women in our age demographic post a lot of revealing photos and post a lot of content accentuating specific body parts of theirs? Why do you think that is? Do you think it's to seek attention, or what do you think?
I think everybody's different. They have their own reasons. Um, it depends on like the mentality of the person, for instance. So like somebody that does, someone might be insecure that does it, but then you might have another person that's comfortable in their skin that's doing it because that's what makes them feel like attractive. So like it literally just depends on the person individually.
Do you post like very revealing photos, or like content that accentuates your body parts?
I would say I post explicit looking pictures, like you mean like showing cleavage and stuff like that?
Whether it's cleavage, whether you post photos of you in your undergarments, things that like content like that.
Um, I mean, I don't know what you mean.
Like, do you be doing a lot on social media? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Do you have like photos and content of you showing your ass, or just like reveal, like just super revealing your body parts?
I'm not gonna answer that question because that question is like I don't know what that question's for.
Okay, well, I'll answer. Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead, Ari.
Okay, so like I've been experimenting with like the social media and Instagram and stuff. Like I just kind of see what pops, like what people look into and what they don't look into, and then try to stay consistent from there.
Mhm.
So it's not really about like, oh, I want attention. Da, da, da. I'm kind of trying to just give the people what they want, so they keep clicking on my stuff, like keep giving me that I guess clout. Maybe it's clout chasing at the end of the day, but like I'm gonna give the people what they want. So for example, I'll post like a chill photo, no nothing showing, just like a
Mhm.
nice little selfie, and I'll get like probably half that attention that I was like trying to get. And I don't want to say attention, but what I do want to say is like if you're trying to really do the content creation stuff, you're trying to see what's working and what's not. So when I started posting more sexual things, more like cleavage, more booty, whatever
Mhm.
the case is, I would get endless attention, endless DMs, endless likes, and like what I'm saying? Like that's what
Yeah.
people play into. That's what people like. So why would I not give them what they want? If it's giving me what I want, which is AKA money or whatever the case is.
So, are you? Look, I'm just asking you a genuine question based off of what you just said. So, are you saying that you're kind of open to doing whatever to like get a check?
No. So for example, like I've had like this is coming from somebody who did like music videos or whatever case is. And I know y'all probably don't like that either, but I don't really care. I got paid to just sit down. So it's like, who the fuck wouldn't want to do that? But at the end of the day, when it comes to like going against my morals and values, it's a definite no. But like me posting like little thirst traps and stuff, I have no issue with that because like I'm already sexualized anyway. So it's like I might as well just go ahead and make the money from me being sexualized. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already happening regardless. So there's no point in me just like trying to turn a blind eye to it. Cause like, even if I was posting regular stuff, they're still going to pick and choose like, oh, I see a nipple popping out or whatever case is, you know, like,
Right.
so like, let's just not be dumb about it. Like, let's not be dumb and let's make a bag from that. Cause like, that's what people want to see. But like, I would never go to the extent of just getting naked, but like,
How old are you, Ari?
I'm 25.
Oh, okay. Wow. I never I never heard that perspective before, but I understand and I respect it to an extent. Hey, provided like you said, you're not doing anything that goes against your morals and your values. But I don't. You don't feel like you're just selling yourself out either, though, do you, Ari?
Hell no. Hell no. Cause here's the thing. I had, like I said, I had the opportunity. Like I've had photographers, all types of stuff, like be like, oh, we could do a lingerie. I'm like, sir, no. Like the most I'll do is like a bikini or whatever. Cause like it's a bikini. Like, what are you gonna do? I've never even done something like what Tracy Ellis Ross did. But at the end of the day, I don't blame her for doing it. And I know why she did it. Because if you really do the content creation and you really like vouch your stuff, like you're serious about it, that's what people like. That's what people look at. It doesn't matter what people think. Just like how you posted this on your Instagram and you talking about it, that's exactly what's getting her that clout. Cause like I went and looked on her page and all that. Like you're making her money by being upset about her posting her body. I'm not saying you are upset. I don't really know your opinion on it.
I'm not upset at all. I'm just curious what people think about it.
Yeah, like that's exactly
I
how
saw this on a blog, and you know, there's a bunch of people in the comments that have all differing perspectives. You know, there's some people that are like, this woman is 51 years old. She shouldn't be posting photos like this. And then you have other people that are like, you know, this is very attention seeking. And then you have other people that are like, this woman looks great and she just wants to like show off her body. So, you know, it's just, but people just gonna judge any and everything that they see at the end of the day. You know, it's you never just gonna make everyone happy or just have everyone agree with whatever it is you're doing. So I'm just curious as to like what other people think about it.
No, facts. Like honestly, like I actually did research and like actually looked at like the history behind like women kind of like putting their bodies out there and stuff like that. And it's like women used to be forced to do that, you know, like unwillingly by like men, or slaves were forced to show off their bodies, for example, by their slave masters and stuff. So it's like, for me, I kind of think it's like a woman empowerment thing that some women kind of don't see it that way. They would rather like side with like some of the salty men that I've met already, like, and take their side. Cause like, to me, like, they're kind of like pick me type girls to me. I don't really know. But like, for me, if they used to make money off of us, right? As enslaved women, for example, they used to make money off us. I forgot the name of the woman they did actually put up, but there was a woman they put in a museum, and they had her in the museum naked as like an exhibit. They treated her like an exhibit and were making money off of this woman's body, and like just, you know, just like making her sit butt naked in an exhibit museum or whatever and letting people touch her, look at her. Yes, Sarah Bartman. And it's like, so I kind of see it like reoccurring now. And I'm just like thinking like, okay, well, back then the white man made money off of her body. Nowadays, black women are making money for ourselves off our bodies. So like it's like either an empowerment thing that you can like say, okay, like, yeah, Black Power, or you can be like, oh, she's just, I can't believe this after Sarah Baartman went through all this. Now you just continue to, you know, I guess, what is the word? Give up yourself or whatever the word is. You know what I'm talking about. But
But when you as a woman, when you post that type of content that is somewhat revealing, if you will, like you said, obviously you get more engagement, you get more attention. But I'm asking you as a woman, because I'm not a woman. That attention and engagement that you get from men when you post that type of content, is that the type of engagement that you actually desire from men? Because I'm just assuming that it's, I don't want to say it's not positive, but I'm assuming that, like, as a woman, when you post photos and content like that, that you don't have a bunch of men that are hitting you up with intentions of genuinely trying to get to know you, as opposed to thinking that you're someone that's easily accessible and it's easy to get in your pants.
right. No, I can definitely like agree with that. Cause for example, when I was like heavily posting like some bikini photos, like, like getting a little carried away, cause I did get carried away with like the attention, and that can happen. So, I had to learn to be more like level headed and not let that stuff get to my head, because at the end of the day, like you said, they're just trying to get in my pants or whatever the case is. But like I said, I was just experimenting. I was just trying to figure out what people wanted to see from me.
Right.
So sadly, I guess people just wanted to see that. But like I said, I've been trying to figure out what else people might play into, because it's just like kind of like a game of like, it's just like a game kind of, and like everybody's trying to get their bag. Like, I'm sorry, but they are. So it's like people are gonna do certain things that people aren't gonna like, but at the end of the day, like I don't really do it for the attention at all. Actually, if anything, actually, I'm gonna be real with you. It makes me very sad that that's what people want to see from me, and that's what people look into. It makes me sad. But at the same time, if it's getting me opportunity after opportunity, why would I pass that up? Like, for example, if I'm posting a photo and somebody sees it, they like my photo, they ask me to be in their music video. Now I'm getting paid to sit down.
Right.
And like, it's not like a little bit of money. It's like, like $300-400 for like 2 hours of my time.
No, I listen, I'm not a woman, and I'll never be afforded the opportunities that, someone like yourself would be afforded for doing something like that. But I can completely understand. But I think, Ari, that as a woman, you, and when I say you, I'm not talking about you specifically, but just as a woman, as any woman that's going to be revealing, I think that for like 9 out of 10 times, I think they're always going to get attention from, showing their body parts.
But why? It's so weird, I mean, I guess you're right. You're right. Because like people are driven by sex. So it's like sex drives people. But I feel like that's exactly why these Hollywood celebrities just are using it to their advantage. And it's like, so why shouldn't we? Like, we're missing out on a fat check just by trying to be like what? Like everybody else wants us to be. I don't see a point in that.
So have you ever thought about getting a OF?
A what?
A OnlyFriends account?
Oh. No. But I do know a girl who did do the OnlyFans, and she went crazy. Like when I tell you she went crazy, like not like crazy in a good way, like got endless bread, like got her own apartment, went to school, da da da. Like she did her own thing and she didn't care what anybody had to say. And yeah, like I don't judge her. I don't, I think actually if that's what somebody wants to do to get their money, do that then. Cause like at the end of the day, there's like a bunch of people doing it. So, but me personally, no, unless they would like subscribe to my channel or something like on like a YouTube type thing, like how, what's his name did with, Krishan Rock. Like that was smart, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Ari. I'm going to give Miss Oxygen an opportunity to speak. Miss Oxygen.